as a lot of people in my age group, when you're watching TV, I used to watch this show called Perry Mason as a youngster. And it seems like every time Perry Mason had a case, that somehow they had the wrong guy, and Perry Mason would go out and do all of his work. And then after he finished with all of his work, he would successfully defend the wrongfully accused person. So initially, my vision was that, hey, I'm going to do that for people who actually need help and people who are wrongfully accused of something they didn't do. When I see people who come into this office and they don't know where to go, they literally don't, because they've tried everything else. They got bills stacked up. They got fights between spouses. They got kids who need some mama and dad to be putting food on the table. We're going to get to the bottom of your case. You're going to get a recovery. And so that's why I went into the law, and that's what I still believe in. You got to have courage. You got to have honor. You got to have a sense of duty. You got to have a sense of responsibility. When you are in the courtroom, the jury are able to tell who's sincere and who's not. If you're going to win a case, you have to open yourself up. You can't be hiding from the truth, the weakness in your case. You got to open it up, and you got to let the jury know that this right here is a problem, but you go and you explain it. You need all of these quality of life that I, as an 18-year-old serving in the Vietnam War, had to learn honor, duty, courage in order to survive. And so I take that with me right into court. The reward is sitting there knowing that the person 6 months, a year ago, or some of the larger cases take two years to get it resolved, that the person was in a horrible situation, didn't know what their future was going to be about, and now, because committed employee of this office have put the case together, have gotten the insurance company to pay up, sometime settled up the case where we don't even have to go through the trial, because we've settled probably about 80% of our cases. And the only reason that we can settle those is because the insurance company know that if they don't pay what is fair, that we're going to win.